Hey everyone, and welcome to our Clips and Highlights channel. If you want to keep up with everything Kyle and I have going on, make sure you subscribe to the main Grinding Gear YouTube channel, which is where we actually do these streams. That's right, we stream right here on YouTube. Oh, and sub to the Grinding Gear podcast. Apple, Google, Spotify, really any podcast platform. We're probably there. Thanks. We pretty much already freeze froze here. I like it. I really like how the Lady Roths are looking. Oh, we got a new map.
Yeah, a nice high def map there.
We got a new map.
Oh, we
this
got
looking pretty.
We got kind of in a little arena thing.
So wait, where am I looking here? So this is okay. So this is. Can you see my? Can y'all see my cursor is not being captured? Oh, so wait. Oh, so the previous map was kind of cut off on the north, and this is showing all of it, right? Yes, including the bottom.
Yeah, showing the bottom. Man, we got a little PvP arena down there. We got an Ascian tower chilling up there,
So folks are reminding us last time that we only saw the north portion. Now we can kind of see the whole thing.
So he's up to his bullshit in the top left there.
What's going on in this? To me, this looks like North America, South America is where my brain goes. So what's happening here at like Mexico?
Those just seem like clouds. See how loopy and kind of like whipped creamy the clouds are?
Clouds have brown outlines. This looks like the edge of water. It's got a white outline.
But why is it also on the land?
That's why I'm asking.
Kind of looks like a train.
It looks like it's cutting through the land.
Yeah.
It looks like a massive trench or scar.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah. What sword? That's weird.
Oh God!
Just cut across the.
Why? We're having a nice time.
We got some nice.
We're having a nice time. No one's getting mad. How do you feel about parting the mists versus just making the world bigger versus just visiting a different world? Because to me, it's one of the most common things every gamer has a take on when it comes to MMOs. And I just don't give a shit. I don't care.
It bothers me in World of Warcraft because they keep doing it in the middle. Whereas when we went to Stormblood and Doma, we went down and around. We didn't go around the other way, which is why I was joking the world was flat. So if they had, obviously, if they had gone around the other way, whoops, whole continent. Oops, everybody. But this is fine.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. I've just never cared.
And you got some whirlpools there, which kind of suggests, some danger might be afoot.
Oh, that's just a couple people fishing and the storm of.
Oh yeah, they got the lasers from space.
So
Linda's got to calm down.
They're having the lights show while they're fishing. Those are just all of these right here.
Yeah.
Those are fishing boats.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the Grinding Gear pre-extreme parties.
And we got some hot air balloonage.
That's what's going on.
Some dirigibles.
Yeah, and so this is still cropped, but there's just way more out to the west because this is the interesting stuff. It's all this new stuff out to the west that we're going to. Over here would be the east.
The new
Stormblood's over here.
The old. And
it's just cut off because it doesn't really matter right now. It's where it matters to us. That's where our free company house is.
They drop references to it too.
Yeah.
So I'm down. But
Final Fantasy XIV does not forget about its older zones.
Mists of Pandaria, I was like, but I'm okay. But when we got to BFA, I was like, hold on, how many are we doing here?
Yeah. Anyhow, yeah. People are saying the image is cropped. Oh, have we been truncated for spoilers? Is that what's going on? Are we looking at additional a custom map?
This could be. Yeah,
is there like something up here that's like who have we not seen? So up here, it's just Lise became. There's a dead Lise corpse, like
it's huge.
The naked dead Santa in Rick and Morty.
Exactly. Yep.
But Lise grew and then died, and then
trapped under the ice.
Up here, we're not allowed to see that at the end of Endwalker, Lise becomes a giant,
and
then dies and falls down on the world.
Weird take, but everyone loved it. But there was no endgame content. You didn't keep raiding on Lise. So.
That's what God Empress Lise. I was thinking more like Calypso in Pirates 3. The my least favorite part of that movie when she grows.
I can't believe they did the voice. It is what a big person would sound like.
The voice doesn't bother me so much as that they just did it, period.
The voice, it was...
Once you're there, they did as much as they could. Yeah. Even kind of broke the ship, which I liked. But like the fact that
when she turned into crabs, that was cool.
When they did the Grow Giant thing, I'm like,
the Grow Giant was super
Why'd
lame.
you do this?
Yeah.
Why did you do this?
Yeah.
Anyway,
gaming gamers.
What's next? Watch Area's trailer here.
All right, very well.
Luke, this guide is incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Well done, Luke.
Let's take a look. It's in a book, Reading Rainbow. that Viper armor.
Yeah, it's a good look.
I love it. All right, I feel like we've seen stuff that looks like this.
I don't mind higher balloons. I was on a balloon.
The draw distance looks massively improved.
Yeah, that does look nice.
In the atmospheric perspective. That just looks great. Like, it
Yeah.
looks like Forza. It's almost Forza quality. Like, I want to go tearing through this on a rally car.
I'm always disturbed by graves in Final Fantasy, how many times I ended up in them. Ooh!
Ooh! Adobe, yeah.
That was some nice Adobe.
Yeah, I like Adobe.
Ooh, I love it. I'm nuts for water beams.
I love tropical.
I love
tropical settings. Very
Oh.
Ooh, race patties going on?
Yeah. What do you got? No.
Oh, that's cute. It's
Chichen
like
Itza, right? What's
it's
not
like
Chichen? Peru? Don't they do like the section mountainside?
You need to pause.
Right.
You can also grab the mouse.
Sure.
You have the power. This looks great. I love bioluminescent forest setting.
Sure.
Even though I don't really like Avatar that much. That's my favorite thing about
They
Avatar.
exist in reality, you know. Avatar didn't invent.
No, but
glowing at night.
it's what you think of now.
Yeah. No.
That looks good.
I just think of fireflies, you know, getting their business on.
Okay.
They gotta find
all
each
right,
other.
All right. That looks
How you advertise.
sick. Okay. All right. My favorite things. This.
Mhm.
Bioluminescent forest. This kind of stuff. I'm a big fan. What I call Donkey Kong chic.
You need a golden banana.
I love bamboo, wooden, raised boardwalk structures around subtropical palm trees, cliffs, waterfalls, all that kind of stuff. Absolutely love this type of aesthetic.
Did you ever play Tropical Freeze?
Never heard of it.
Oh,
It sounds like a flavor of Capri Sun.
It was like a really low key like Donkey Kong game release. It slapped. Like and the
Okay.
music was incredible.
My Costa del Sol 2.0 is not a terrible way to describe this. Costa del Sol is pretty far. The structures are really far away from cliffs. Like the cliffs are a little more inland. This is much more built around it. Also, honestly, freaking episode 3, Kashyyyk has a bit of that vibe.
Which one's Kashyyyk?
That's the Wookiee planet. And I know a lot of it takes place up in the trees, but in the war scene, they're on a beach, and it's got this kind of vibe.
Oh my! Okay, I've got Old Republic Kashyyyk in my head, so I don't know what you're talking about. It had like really bad view distance because it was Xbox, and there's like fog.
Teapot House, you know, it's a runner-up for some of my favorite things.
Oh,
this,
yeah.
We've seen it. Like, this is even in the damn trailer, pre-rendered, but I love this rock formation, and seeing it in game represented to this high of fidelity, and seeing, like, foreground elements, and then you're getting pushed back into the atmosphere, and it takes on the blue of the sky. And
I'm okay with the water. Doesn't matter.
great.
Doesn't matter where it's coming from.
It looks good. It's, you know, you know, I'm going to make another prequel reference. This reminds me of salt waterfalls on Naboo.
Salt. Give me those Adobe.
This is another
Oh yeah.
one of my, and also probably biggest surprise, because a lot of this is things we've seen, but like new angles or new structures. But this, we've seen very little of the Red Rock, whatever this zone is going to end up being called.
Yeah.
You are from New Mexico.
The land enchantment. Yeah.
I go to New Mexico once a year at least. We both have a lot of love for New Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
And this
Beautiful.
This is New Mexico AF.
Yeah.
Obviously, Adobe architecture exists in more places than New Mexico, but it's
Right.
where we have the
Yes.
most experience with it. This looks fantastic.
I like
Absolutely
the
fantastic.
little magic geyser letting loose in the background.
I love that there's like an imperfect arch here, because you see that in these types of
Yeah.
structures with Adobe, because it is like made by hand, like your hand sculpting this building, and you get these more chiseled looking curves as opposed to like a perfect concave arch, like the glyphs on the side too. This looks great. We've said it, but I'm going to say it again. The cactuses look wonderful.
Yes.
Absolutely love the way this stuff, like the shrubbery, they really nailed the
Well, they've gotten
desert
away from that,
shrubbery.
three PNGs on top of each other kind of
yeah
feel.
This I would say looks a little bare. I want
Well,
this to look a little more lived in.
But the stool's a little square. Like this is
No, that doesn't bother me. I mean, yes, but you could make a square stool.
yes, but you know it lacks personality.
This looks like this unfinished studio. There's nothing on the walls. I want more
Well,
tchotchkes.
I mean, that is kind of the, that's sometimes the Western vibe you might be going for if you're doing the inn. Like go back to the street.
Potentially. And once you get NPCs in here too, it might look, it'll fill it out.
Go back just a little bit, because it looks like this might be pop-up. Like, this is pretty fresh. This is new construction.
Yeah, but it also looks worn. Like it looks sun-bleached. Like, this doesn't look like
that. Doesn't
wood.
take long. Yeah, I've got some posters.
I've got a fence we could go look out back. That's been up for about a year now, and it still looks
pretty fresh. When are we building
fresh.
the mobile rig so we can go out and actually look at a fence midstream?
We should, in theory, be able to do it with a phone.
Yeah, and call into
my
ourselves.
Wi-Fi dies in the sunroom, so
we'll get a booster.
We'd have to start it. Anyway, we're future planning again, everybody. Sorry. This vista impressed me too. And we've seen vistas that look like this before, like these plants we've seen stuff from the previous fan fests. This looks incredible. This looks absolutely incredible for a game this age. And I have similar reactions to new WoW stuff because I like the WoW style. I know it's not for everybody, but I enjoy it. But this to me is the first time I really feel like I've noticed a massive leap in Final Fantasy XIV graphics. I feel like it was kind of the waters warming up with me experience going through my playthrough. Because I know at some point I kind of looked up in Shadowbringers and went, holy shit, is this the same game as Realm Reborn?
Yeah.
But along the way, I didn't notice any big jumps. But something about just the draw distance and the vegetation fidelity and shit like this, like the fog they're pulling off here.
Yeah.
This is why Gridania doesn't do it for me. Because this is what I wish it looked like.
Well, ideally, it will someday, part of the update.
Yeah. Like, this just looks so damn good.
And even boards. They gotta have housing. Like, if you could get yourself a little bungalow on the water's edge, like rich people do.
I want Amarat housing first. I want Elpis housing first. There's so many other places I want houses before I want housing here.
How would that work?
I don't care with Amarat.
You're not worried about the lore
Amarat,
implications?
You have one blue quest. You go
of living inside a dead man's memories.
No. So I think we've hit my favorite thing. So is there anything like
it's the West. I'm really excited to see them.
This stuff.
Like, this is where the story piques me. Like,
so I read this as oil, but we've got blue.
Yeah, no, we got
smoke coming out.
We're farming magic out of the ground. It's a fresh magic. There's a dead god down there. Whoops.
Not purple though. Blue.
Well, yeah, but dinosaurs.
Cerulean would be blue, right? Yeah, cerulean. So it's probably a cerulean drilling.
Sure. Evasive, because it's new construction too.
It's new construction.
Well, yeah, they would have learned the technology from.
Can you tell Kyle's been house hunting? You're in new construction.
You want to build with nature,
Yeah. My love for subtropical climates and swamps is well known, and this seems like an expansion made for me because of that. But we're also getting New Mexico ass-looking biomes, which is very much for you.
Yeah.
And so I'm really...
Yeah, I feel split.
What a time for us to become current.
What an age. What a time to be alive.
What a time for our extremely slow playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV to finally come to completion.
It's a journey. It's not even playthrough anymore. It's a journey.
It is a journey.
Yeah.
It is a journey. Welcome to Grinding Journey.
Grinding Journey.